Let's talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Hey, talk about it, talk about it. Yes, I'm talking about my Make 9 2023. I'm going to reveal that 2023 Make 9, but I'm also going to tell you about my plans. Make 9 2024 plans. Hey, so if you want to hear about it, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go, yeah we winning by a landslide. Never see me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video I'll be sharing with you those items that was a part of my Make 9 2023, and then I'm going to be telling you guys about my Make 9 2024, and it comes with a twist, and you really want to hear about this twist because in my next video it's going to talk a little bit about the twist, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. But if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, Ciao, Guten, Aloha, Hola, Konnichiwa, Gwaan, Sabonani, Shalom, Bonjour, Terve. If you are returning, you guys know what to do. Get your drink, get your snack, get your notebook, you know, and come on back so we can go ahead and get into this video. So without further ado, and to keep this short, sweet, and to the point, give you all the deets and the news that you could use, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so let me give you guys a question, and I want y'all to chime off in the comment section below or open up that chat so you can go ahead and comment. All right, so now listen, it's Make 9, and you guys know my Make 9 for 2023 is all about viewers' choice. So you guys told me which sew-along that you guys wanted me to do. So I did more than 9 sew-alongs. And do you think that I got 100% of my Make 9 completed? Or do you think I got less than that? Either way, I'm a winner in both books. So I'm gonna say I'm a winner because I did more than 9 sew-alongs this year. But I'm also a winner because, a winner and a loser, I should say, is simply because I actually did 7 out of the 9 this year. Now, last year in 2022, I only was able to complete 5 out of 9, okay? So this year I was really going for more of like 7 to 8, so I'm a winner there. And 2024, I'm going for 100%. And I'm doing it a little different than I have done this year. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about my Make 9 and what are the items that was on it. All right, so let's talk about, we're gonna start with early spring all the way down to winter. All right, first things first. The first thing on the Make 9 list was a top, and that was for early spring. So the early spring top that I created is Simplicity 9705, this red top that you will see. I will also put up all of the thumbnails, and I'll also link it in the description box below. I'll make a playlist to my Make 9 2023, so you're able to see that as well. So you could click into this, open up the description box below. My Make 9 2023 playlist will be in there. So if you want to see any of the sew along from Make 9 2023, it'll be there for you. All right. So back to this top, it's Simplicity 9705. I did a complete sew along. Well, all of these is a complete sew along. Okay, so let's just go ahead and say that. All right, so all of these are a complete sew along. 9705. So this top, gorgeous. I paired it with some blue jeans and some white heels. You guys, I wore this top last week to work. Yeah, when I say last week, it was, I actually wore this, actually 2 weeks ago. It was the day before my anniversary, December 19th. My anniversary is December 20th. But I wore this, and the first thing one of my coworkers said is, "When did you make that top?" I was like, "Oh, back in spring." They were like, "You never wear any of your clothes to work." Actually, I do wear them to work, but I'm always covered up with a coat or something like that. So if it's just the top, most of the time, you don't see it unless it's hot, hot outside, all right? But yeah, I love this top. I will make it again, like I said before, in my pattern review and my sew along, all right? Let's talk about item number 2. So item number 2 was a dress, all right? And the dress, I actually did 2 dresses because both of them won, and I just felt like, because it was a tie, to make 2 instead of 1. So this was the spring dress. So the patterns, both of the patterns won, and I did both of those as a sew along. The first one was the half placket inverted box pleat, and that pattern number is Simplicity 9744. I did it in this like yellow, purple, and white floral fabric. You guys, I love that dress. Now that dress I made literally a week before South Florida Frocktails. And I was going to wear that dress to South Florida Frocktail, and I'm so glad I did not, okay? Because for those of you who was there, you know what I'm talking about. It was HOT hot, okay? So I'm not going to even talk about it. If you want to know everything about South Florida Frocktail, I'm going to say go ahead and look in the description box below and on the end screen. There is a whole complete video designated for South Florida Frocktail. Now, I do plan on going this year once again. I'm just waiting on that announcement. So if you are not following Joanna from So Very Jo or Diana, 26 by Diana, and the South Florida Frocktail Instagram page, you might want to, because tickets go fast, okay? I will be there. So if you really want to meet me, you can meet me at South Florida Frocktail when those tickets drop, all right? So anyway, getting back to it, Simplicity 9744 was that dress. I also did Simplicity 9742 as kind of like a tie around your neck style dress. So because it was a tie there, I did both. And that dress I did in collaboration with Talisha from Creativity by T. That was a hit. Like, I wore that to work with a denim jacket, and yes, it was hot as heck outside, okay? But it was super cute. Now, when I took the photos, I did not take the photos with the denim jacket because it was hot. Like, I took the photos back in like May or June. I want to say probably like the middle of June. And there's no need to wear no denim jacket in the middle of June. But I did wear this dress again in like October time frame. And I wore it with a denim jacket. It was still it was like a cooler morning. So it looks perfectly fine. So if you do this dress, I have a complete sew along for it for view C. Now, if you want to do view A, Marie from My Bucolic Life, she has a complete sew along where she put in boning and all that stuff. I did say that in my video. So if you're looking for view A, go over to Marie's channel and you can see that video. All right. So moving over to a number 3 was a coat. Now, you guys know I did not make a winter coat like we were supposed to. I did not really like any of the winter patterns this year. I think on the Make 9, it was supposed to be either Simplicity or McCall's. And McCall's did not have any winter patterns come out. Simplicity winter patterns was okay, but I didn't see a coat that I really wanted to do. So I didn't do a winter coat. Now, item number 4 was a jacket, okay? And it was a fall jacket. Now, I'm going to tell you the 2 patterns. It was 2 patterns that was neck and neck. But because your girl got sick in November, I did not release those videos, okay? So the first pattern was McCall's 8433, which was a vintage 90s pattern. And then the other pattern that was up in the running was Simplicity 9825. Now, before you guys ask me if I'm still going to do the sew along for it, I will consider doing a sew along for Simplicity 9825 and possibly McCall's 8432. Hear me out, and here's the reason why. Simplicity 9825 is already cut out, and it is going to be put in a collection coming up in the springtime. I'm not going to tell you what that collection is, but let's just put it like this. The color that I was going to be doing in October bleeds into the spring, so I could still use the fabric that I cut out for that. If I do that jacket in the spring, I'm saying I will consider doing a sew along. Now, there is a lot of pieces for it. And if you have not seen Cherie from Cherie Thomas 30th video regarding that, you may want to see it because she talked about it's a lot of pieces, okay? Now, I am doing mine in a solid color. So if you are doing print, go over to Cherie's video and she'll talk more about prints and plaids and all of that good stuff, all right? So that's that. Moving over to the next item was a free space. And the free space that I did the Simplicity 9700, which was the vintage jumpsuit. Now, I was on the fence about this vintage jumpsuit because the vintage jumpsuit won for the jumpsuit, but I knew that I was going to make this as part of vintage Vember. So I chose the other one that lost by 3% in order to do as the jumpsuit, okay? So instead of me actually just doing that because it was already slotted for vintage Vember, I wasn't going to make it twice and I have to do another pattern for vintage Vember, if that makes sense. So yes, for the jumpsuit, 9700 won, but it was a 3% difference between 9700 and Butterick 6890. So I chose Butterick 6890 for the jumpsuit, but then also gave you the winner 9700 jumpsuit as part of vintage Vember, if that makes sense. All right. Now, with the jumpsuit, Butterick 6890, you guys, I love how I styled it, okay? And I want to thank my daughter she didn't style me, let's put it like this. She didn't style me, but she gave me the idea to wear my black wool hat, okay? So when I threw that thing on like I'm a drill sergeant, I'm nobody's drill sergeant, y'all, okay? But when I threw that hat on and I took a couple of posts, she was just like, Mommy, was you ever a drill sergeant? I was just like, no. But my dad was, so I knew what I should have been given through the lens when she was taking my photos. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Butterick 6890. I love the pattern, but I don't think I would do it in the pants. I did it as a romper because I only had 3 yards of fabric. I had to make it do what it do. And even though I wanted sleeves, I had to do it sleeveless and become a bias tape girl. All right, we talked about those things as well. All right, so let's go ahead and move over to the next block. So after the free space, it was the shorts. And for the shorts, I did Butterick 6946. Now, I want to say this about the shorts. So the shorts was a fly front short. However, I also did another pair of shorts, but I didn't do a sew along for it. So Butterick 6946 and 6947, it won by like literally, there was like nothing else that no one wanted, okay, for the shorts. So that won by a landslide, okay? So one thing I will mention is the top. So the button down shirt, I ran out of time. The button down shirt, I am going to be doing a sew along for it. It will not count as part of my Make 9 2024 simply because the pattern is not from 2024, if that makes sense, okay? So with that being said, I will definitely make sure that I still give you guys that sew along in 2024, this year in 2024, all right? Now, the recording of this video is the last couple of days in 2023. So if I say this, if I say next year, it's because I'm recording in 2023, all right? All right, so moving from the shorts, the next item was a pair of pants. And for the pair of pants, I did a 3-piece set, which includes this item, the pants, and the next item, the skirt. So the pants and the skirt was part of that 3-piece outfit, which was Simplicity 9791. And you guys, this one I love, okay? I have actually wore this 3-piece set, not together as separates. So I did wear it together once, and I wore the pants and the top together. I feel that I wouldn't wear the top and the skirt together. I feel like it's just too much going on with that. Even though when I wore it to work, they thought it was super cute. But me, I just felt like it was too much with the florals. However, my girl Julie from the Curated Curvy, she used the same fabric as part of Vintage Vember when we collaborated, and she loves that fabric as well. Now, my sister asked me to give her that fabric. I was like, I don't have no more of that fabric, girl, but if you want to buy it, you could definitely go to Joann's and get it. But I think she wants my set, but we not having that. Not yet, okay? But that's 97.91. All right. Now, the last item I already talked about, which was the jumpsuit. And that jumpsuit I mentioned was Butterick 6890 for that as well. Well, those were all the things that I did as part of Make 9 2023. So really, I completed 7 out of the 9 blocks, giving me a 77%. Your girl made a C. Okay. Well, at least I didn't make an F or a D, but your girl made a C. I was hoping for at least 8 out of the 9, but hey, it happens. So my goal for 2024, so let's go ahead and transition over to 2024 plans, all right? So for 2024 plans, it's coming with a twist. And I'll talk more about the twist in my upcoming video. But what I'm going to tell you is it's just going to be kind of like structured like this one right now. All right. So for my Make 9 2024, I'll be doing a top. I'm going to put the slide up on the screen so you're able to see it. It's coming with a twist and there will be more details in my upcoming video. So I'm going to do a top. I'm going to do a dress. I'm going to do a coat, a jacket, my free space. And then I'm also going to do shorts, pants, skirt, and a jumpsuit, okay? So if you think about it, all of those blocks are 9, but here's the twist, and I'll talk about more on the twist, like I mentioned in my upcoming video, because it'll be more details in that plus some other stuff in the upcoming video, okay? So with that being said, you guys see that it is 9 blocks here, right? But these 9 blocks are not going to be 9 blocks, okay? I cannot use that free space. So really, it's around the perimeter minus the free space, which means 8. And because it's 2024, we're going to be doing 24 items instead of Make 9 2024. So this would actually be Make 24 in 2024, but we're going to call it Make 9 because even though I'm doing 24, I am going to be picking my most favorite 9 items at the end of the year in 2024. Also, when I say this is Make 24 in 2024, if you think about it, around the perimeters, once again, I'm going to put it up on the screen. We have the top, the dress, the coat, the jacket, the skirt, the pants, the shorts, the pants, the skirt, and the jumpsuit. No free space. So that's 8 blocks. And those 8 blocks, I have to do 3 times. So what that looks like is I'll be making 3 tops, 3 dresses, 3 coats, 3 jackets, 3 shorts, 3 pants, 3 skirts, and 3 jumpsuits. Okay? Now, here's another twist. If for some reason I decide not to make one of those blocks and use the free space has to be a 2-piece set. So if for some reason I'm like, okay, I really don't feel like doing a jumpsuit and I would rather do the free space, I can do 1 jumpsuit and then 2 free spaces, but that free space must be at least minimum 2-piece set for using the free space. All right. So I hope you enjoyed my little twist for 2024. That's it for this video. And if this video, well, first of all, since you made it this far, and if this video was educational, informative, and fun, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn on that notification bell so you are notified every time your girl uploads a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video, and as always, keep sewing.
Just give me a bag, I'll make you a million, I promise I'll do it myself. I'm setting the bar so high, you can't even reach over the shelf. You don't know what I dealt with, dawg, I was praying that I wouldn't fail. You don't know what I dealt with, dawg, I was praying that I would prevail. They was towing them toolies, I was riding with my foolies, yeah. We was making a movie, regardless of traffic we moving, yeah. I came up from the south side, hopping the coupe with the frog eyes. I came up with the same guys, and to find you know it's small time. Rock you and EF, we made a plan and then we dropped it, yeah. Had to pay my dues to get some back and split the profit, yeah. Lost a couple friends just like my sins, they